Welcome to this explainer. Okay, so you've probably seen the headlines floating around lately, right? Claims of free AI training waiting just 3 miles from your house, and massive tech companies giving away tens of millions of dollars in credits specifically to small business owners. It sounds almost too good to be true. Today, we're diving straight into these headlines to see what is actually happening on the ground. We're going to separate the flashy $25 million announcements from the pragmatic reality of what you can actually do right now for your own business. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll be looking at the AI for Main Street Act, exactly how this local training will work, the catch behind that Perplexity $250 credit, the true AI adoption gap, and finally, your action plan for today. Let's get right into Section 1, the AI for Main Street Act and its bipartisan support. Back in January, the U.S. House passed the AI for Main Street Act with an absolutely staggering bipartisan margin, 395 to 14. I mean, in a political climate where Congress frequently fights over something as simple as naming a post office, this nearly unanimous vote is incredibly telling. It neutrally highlights one fundamental truth across the aisle. Small businesses urgently need help understanding and utilizing artificial intelligence. It's a rare moment of consensus. So, what does this legislation actually do? Well, it's currently waiting in the Senate, but the core goal is brilliantly simple. It directs the roughly 1,000 small business development centers, or SBDCs, across all 50 states to actively start teaching small business owners how to use AI. That means adding AI tool guidance, best practices for data protection, and crucial cybersecurity improvements to their established menu of services. Moving right along to Section 2, how this SBDC training works. What's really fascinating here is how the government plans to pull this off. They aren't establishing a new agency or authorizing any new funding for this. Instead, they're utilizing the existing, highly effective network of SBDCs. These are the exact same offices that have been helping people write business plans since 1980. They're often attached to local universities or community colleges, buildings you probably drive past every single day without realizing they offer free business advising. The plan is to provide a tiered AI training structure, starting from the absolute basics, moving up to applied use, and continuing with ongoing advisory. And this is where it gets incredibly practical. Right now, your social media feeds are likely flooded with expensive LinkedIn bootcamps charging anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 to teach you AI. But the SBDC alternative, it's designed to be free or very low cost. Plus, it's local and tailored specifically for beginners. We're talking about training designed for people who have maybe only ever used ChatGPT once to write a single email. No intimidating, highly technical jargon here. Which brings us to Section 3, the Perplexity credit catch. While the Senate has been busy debating the bill, the private sector actually stepped up. In June 2026, the AI search company Perplexity announced a $25 million Main Street AI Accelerator program in collaboration with the SBA. They're handing out $250 in credits for Perplexity Compute to roughly 100,000 small businesses. This multi-agent AI platform can research, write, build workflows, and delegate tasks. It is an amazing offer and completely legitimate. But there is a very specific catch that most eligible owners have absolutely no idea about. It all comes down to strict eligibility. To actually qualify for these credits, your business must have previously received one of these 3 specific types of SBA-backed loans: the SBA 7A loan, a 504 loan, or a microloan. While those are common, they definitely don't cover every single business out there. So if you've never taken out an SBA loan, you simply do not qualify for this specific program. And before you rush off to claim the cash, keep in mind the second significant catch. Applications are not actually open today. Currently, Perplexity is only collecting interest signups on their program site. The credits are coming, for sure, but you can't instantly claim them this very minute. You have to join the waitlist first. Let's zoom out a bit for Section 4, the true AI adoption gap. Why are Congress and big tech suddenly throwing all these resources at Main Street? Well, multiple surveys from 2026 reveal a fascinating gap. Up to 80% of small businesses say they buy or use AI tools, but fewer than 1 in 7 actually embed them deeply enough to change how they operate. Those remaining 6 out of 7 businesses are just scratching the surface. They're buying the tools, sure, but they aren't fundamentally transforming their workflows. This exact adoption gap is why top officials are speaking out so strongly right now. SBA Chief Information Officer Hartley Caldwell literally calls AI the great equalizer. He points out that deep AI integration allows a nimble 5-person shop to behave and perform like a massive corporation, equipped with a chief financial officer and a full marketing department. The potential upside here is just unprecedented.
And SBA Administrator Kelly Loeffler neutrally echoed that exact sentiment at a June 2026 Axios event, referring to AI as a huge leveler of the playing field. Leadership across the board sees the massive potential here. The real question remaining is simply whether the existing SBDC infrastructure, which is already stretched pretty thin, can actively deliver on this technological promise.
Finally, Section 5, your action plan for today. So what should you take away from this explainer? And what exactly should you do right now to get ahead? Step 1. Go find your local SBDC at americassbdc.org. Step 2. Pick up the phone and call them directly. Seriously, don't email them. Ask if they are offering AI training yet, because some centers are already running programs while others are still building out their curriculum. And Step 3. If you do have a qualifying SBA loan, go to the Perplexity Main Street AI Accelerator page and sign up for those notifications immediately. Look, the bill isn't law just yet, and those $250 credits aren't live to claim today. However, the direction the wind is blowing is abundantly clear. The owners who prepare right now, the ones who show up early to their local SBDC, are the ones who will actually know what to do with these powerful tools when they fully arrive. Which leaves us with one final question for you. Will you be the owner who shows up early to master the tools, or the one left behind?